What if we told you that the next Bill Gates will not build an operating system, the next Larry Page won't make a search engine, and the next Mark Zuckerberg won't create a social network? Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? This is the foundation of Peter Thiel's book, 0 to 1. Thiel, a co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook, encourages us to challenge the status quo and to create, not replicate. He implores us to move beyond the shadows of successful predecessors and to chart our own innovative paths. He believes in the power of originality and the potential it holds to transform the world. Thiel's insights, drawn from his rich experiences in the world of tech entrepreneurship, bring a fresh perspective to the concept of innovation. So, are you ready to step out of the box to create something never seen before? If you're ready to break the mold and create something truly unique, then keep watching. This is the essence of the book, 0 to 1. Welcome to The Secret Place TV, dedicated to raising winners and breeding champions. Our channel empowers ordinary individuals to transcend into extraordinary beings, embracing a life of excellence and embodying the mindset of global leaders while unlocking their full potential. If you're new to this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button and like the video. Monopolies. These are not just about dominating markets, they are about creating immense value. Now I know what you're thinking. Monopolies? Aren't they the big bad guys? Peter Thiel, in his book 0 to 1, presents a different perspective. Thiel argues that monopolies are a good thing, not just for the businesses that achieve them, but for society as a whole. He believes that monopolies drive progress because they have the resources and the incentive to invest in long-term projects and innovation. Consider this. A company that has a monopoly isn't just sitting around counting its cash, it's constantly looking ahead, trying to stay ahead of the competition, and in the process, it's creating products and services that benefit all of us. Think about Google, for instance. It has a near monopoly in the world of online search, but it didn't achieve this by resting on its laurels. It has continually innovated, developing new services and products that make our lives easier and more connected. Or take Apple, another example from Thiel's book. Apple didn't just create a better phone, it created a whole new category of product with the iPhone. And it didn't stop there. It went on to create the iPad, the MacBook Air, and a host of other products that have transformed our lives. In both these cases, the monopolies weren't created by stifling competition, but by offering something unique, something that no one else was offering. These companies created immense value, not just for their shareholders, but for society as a whole. So Thiel's argument isn't that all monopolies are good, it's that good monopolies, ones that innovate, that create value, that push the boundaries, are good. You see, monopolies in themselves are not the problem. The problem arises when they abuse their position, when they stop innovating, when they start exploiting their customers. But a company that uses its monopoly to innovate, to create value, that's a company that's doing something right. So, the next time you hear the word monopoly, don't just think about the board game. Think about the power of creating something so valuable that no one else can replicate it. Did you know that every great business is built on a secret? That's right, secrets. Not the kind that you whispered to your best friend in the schoolyard, but secrets of a different kind. Secrets that have the power to transform businesses, industries, and even the world as we know it. In his book 0 to 1, Peter Thiel introduces us to the concept of secrets in business. He isn't referring to confidential information or trade secrets, but rather the secrets of nature and of life. These are hard truths that are not widely known or accepted, but once discovered, can lead to unprecedented innovation and success. Imagine a secret as a locked treasure chest, hidden deep beneath the ocean. Most people swim on the surface, unaware of the riches that lie beneath. But the successful entrepreneur dives deep, braving the unknown to discover the chest and unlock its bounty. Finding and exploring these secrets requires a certain mindset. It requires us to question what we think we know, to challenge the status quo, and to venture into unexplored territories. It requires us to be curious, to be bold, and to be persistent. Consider the story of Airbnb. Its founders discovered a secret, that people were willing to rent out their homes to strangers, and that travelers were looking for more authentic and affordable accommodation options. This secret transformed not just their business, but the entire hospitality industry. Or think about Uber. Its founders discovered the secret that people were willing to ride in cars driven by non-professional drivers. This secret revolutionized the transportation industry, giving rise to the gig economy. These companies, and many others like them, have built their success on the foundation of a unique secret. They have unlocked the treasure chest, and in doing so, have created immense value for their customers and their shareholders. Remember how we started this conversation? Every great business is built on a secret, and the most successful companies are those that have discovered and capitalized on a unique secret. So, what's your secret? What treasure chest are you going to unlock? Remember, the most successful companies are those that have discovered and capitalized on a unique secret. Forget about the first mover advantage. It's the last movers who often win the game. Now, before you dismiss this as counterintuitive, let's delve into the concept of the last mover advantage. In the business world, we often romanticize the idea of being the first to market, the first to innovate, the first to disrupt. But being first isn't always the golden ticket we think it is. Why, you ask? Well, the first movers are the trailblazers, the pathfinders. They bear the brunt of the unknown, make the initial mistakes, and most importantly, pave the way for others to follow and improve upon their groundwork. Now enter the last movers. These are the companies that enter a market once it's matured, learned from the mistakes of their predecessors, and created superior products or services. They're not in the game to just play, they're in the game to dominate. And that's where the true advantage lies. Take Google, for example. It wasn't the first search engine, but it's now synonymous with the term search. Or Facebook. It wasn't the pioneer in social networking, but it now boasts over 2 billion users. These companies are poster children for the last mover advantage. They didn't rush to be the first. Instead, they patiently observed, learned, and when they finally entered the fray, they did so with a bang. But, and this is crucial, the last mover advantage isn't about being lazy or complacent. It's about being strategic. It's about understanding the market, learning from others' successes and failures, and then delivering a product or service that's not just slightly better, but significantly superior. It's a game of chess, not a sprint. So the next time you're contemplating a business move, remember this. While being first may get you noticed, it's often those who come last who have the final laugh. So don't rush to be the first. Sometimes it's better to be the last. Is success just about hard work and smart decisions, or does luck play a role too? This query, it seems, is as old as ambition itself. So what does Peter Thiel, the author of 0 to 1, have to say about it? Well, he doesn't deny the existence of luck. In fact, he acknowledges it as a factor. But here's the twist. Thiel firmly believes that pinning your hopes on luck is akin to surrendering control of your destiny. It's a gamble. And who wants to bet their future on a roll of the dice? Instead, Thiel encourages us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our strategies, our plans. The concept of luck, he suggests, should be treated more like a variable in an equation, not the solution itself. It's an element that may or may not come into play, and while it can certainly nudge the scales in your favor, it's not something you can bank on. What you can bank on, however, is your ability to plan and think strategically. Thiel emphasizes this point by highlighting the importance of foresight and preparation. He notes that successful entrepreneurs don't just stumble into success. They strategize, they prepare, they anticipate. They're not just reacting to the world around them, they're actively shaping their own path. Thiel underscores the importance of this proactive approach by reminding us that, while luck can open doors, it won't walk through them for you. He suggests that luck might lead you to an opportunity, but it's your skills, your knowledge, and your preparedness that will enable you to seize it. In essence, luck might get you to the battlefield, but it's your strategy and planning that will win you the war. In the end, it's not just about being in the right place at the right time. It's about knowing what to do when you get there. Because, as Thiel points out, luck can give you a chance, but it's what you do with that chance that truly defines your success. So, how do you go from 0 to 1? It's not about replicating what's already been done, it's about creating something entirely new, something that's never been seen before. Remember the power of innovation we talked about? That's your starting point. Monopolies, they're crucial, but only achievable when you bring something unique to the table. Secrets, they're your weapon. The less people know about your plans, the more powerful they become. And don't forget about the last mover advantage. It's not about who's first, but who's best. Luck? It plays a role, sure, but It's your vision and execution that truly matter. In the end, going from 0 to 1 is about breaking boundaries, challenging norms, and creating something that adds value to the world in a way that's never been done before. In the words of Peter Thiel, every moment in business happens only once. The next Bill Gates will not build an operating system. So, don't be the next Bill or Mark. Be the first you. Imagine being part of a community supporting your journey, sharing your aspirations, and celebrating your victories. That's what you'll get when you subscribe to The Secret Place TV. Plus, you'll be the first to know about our new videos and updates. So what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button now and let's make 2024 a year of growth, success, and fulfillment together. Always remember, at The Secret Place TV, we raise winners and breed champions.